2K13 do you think is really going to stand out for fans the first second they pick it up?
NBA 2K13 has a lot of things going for it. You saw the presentation in there. We never rest on our presentation laurels. That's something that's we're best in class as far as sports games go. We've got a ton of gameplay improvements going on. Offensive players and defensive players alike are going to be able to, get parity in the game. I think over the years we kind of fell into the trap of making the offensive player better and better, but the defensive player, he kind of lapsed. He wasn't able to keep up on the defensive end. So as far as gameplay goes, I think people are going to love what we're offering this year.
I noticed a couple of things during the presentation that shows off the new, it looks like you're going for more of an ambient animation, not so robotic-like. We saw people diving on the floor. We saw people hustling across the court. It all seems to flow a little bit better. How much time and effort went into making this presentation so much smoother, you think?
So we've had ambient animations in the game for a long time. These are like the diving animations like you spoke of. One thing we really did this year is try to smooth them out. There was a lot of times in previous years where a player would, go for a dunk, and by the time he finished that dunk, he would go for a fist pump. But there would be an awkward 1 or 2 second moment where he just went robotic for a second, turned, pivoted, and went for the dunk. And that's something we're just getting away from this year. We really spent a lot of time smoothing out those transitions, not having that awkward delayed time where the player just didn't really know what to do. So it's going to look really nice, and we're really trying to keep you immersed in the game without those awkward moments.
And not only is it doing something for the animation, but also you stated in there that there's a lot more to play with defensively as well as offensively. So if you don't have the ball, you're still in the game. You're still just trying to keep them from getting the shot off, that sort of deal.
Absolutely. Defensive players have full counters this year, so you're not just, in previous years with NBA 2K, the defensive player's job was to stand there and not mess up. This year, we want to give you a lot more game with that. You're going to be able to try and counter those offensive moves. Some guys like, LeBron James, Derrick Rose, they're going to get theirs. That's just how it is in the NBA. But you got to do the best you can to stay in front of them, even with the new tools we're offering you.
Changes to the steal system, maybe attempts at a fast break, or is it still just kind of evenly balanced there?
On the gameplay side, to that level, we're not here today at E3 to talk about those level of details. We do have a lot of stuff coming. I know. I'm sorry. I wish I could. So stay tuned over the summer, and we're going to have a lot more information on that.
Another thing we did see, this is actually something that you're going to be offering it to the day one people who buy it as like a pre-order bonus, the NBA All-Star Weekend. And now with that here, obviously, you've got like a bunch of different contests. Run us through those real quick.
Sure. The NBA All-Star 13 pre-order is something that's really unique and cool for us. We've never done it on the 2K side. So people who go ahead and pre-order NBA 2K13 are going to get full access to this exclusive All-Star Weekend content. That includes the dunk contest, the three-point shootout, the Rising Stars Challenge, and of course the All-Star Game. You're going to get the dunk contest, the three-point shootout, the Rising Stars Challenge, and of course the All-Star Game. And it's really unique content. A lot of games when they give you pre-order content, it's something really trivial like, just a weapon that you out-level after an hour, or just a t-shirt. This is an actual full-on game mode that's seamlessly integrated throughout our entire experience. So when you're playing My Player and whatnot, and you get to the All-Star Weekend, if you have this content, your player is going to be in the dunk contest. He's going to be in the three-point shootout with access to all of that content. I mean, it's a tremendous value for our consumers.
The return of Spud Webb.
The return of Spud Webb. You can take the classic guys in the dunk contest. It's actually really fun to kind of pit Michael Jordan against Neek and Spud Webb and all those guys together. It's like reliving history, and we got access to all those dunks they did. They're in there. It's a really cool experience.
Just a couple more quick questions here. Now, with the dunk contest, it's not a matter of hitting a button or turning a control stick. It's like a mini game. You have to mash all these buttons in perfect order, and the better the order, the better the dunk.
Yeah, it was really important for us to make this mode accessible for people. We had a dunk contest in the past that required stick throws, and it didn't resonate with our customers, and we're all about making people happy here. So with this, you're going to see the buttons flying at you. There's no confusion whatsoever about what you need to do to pull off a dunk. And it's great to just sit down and play with your friends and family on the couch. You can jump right in, have a good time right away without that awkward teaching thing. Just jump right in, have fun.
And final question here. NBA 2K11 brought in Michael Jordan into the game. NBA 2K12, a bunch of NBA legends. Is NBA 2K13 the year we see Charles Barkley?
You're going to have to stay tuned to find that out. Charles is a tough guy, so stay tuned and we'll have all the answers this summer.